I think the ways that we affect agriculture and affects the whole world as a whole is that here in the United States, we kind of tend to set the bar. I think growing up as a farm kid really helps you appreciate a lot of things. You get to see firsthand how much work really goes into producing food for the whole world, what the work really takes and what really goes on. I think it helps you get an appreciation of the land and how to respect the land, because without it, there is no agriculture. Well, my day-to-day routine starts coming out here, getting feed ready for the cattle. I'm still in that age where I can show livestock through FFA and 4-H, so we have special rations made up for my show cattle, and I'll come out here and get them ready in the buckets, go out and feed them. Next thing you know we'll go out and fill water tanks for the cattle. I also have a small cow calf herd, and get the water up for them. They're on stocks right now in the winter, so another thing we got to check for them is to make sure that they have enough feed adequate for them, which usually is in grass hay. So if their bunks get a little dry on grass hay, we'll go out with a tractor and get some of that for them. Sometimes in cattle like to nudge at these chains and they'll get them off. So we kind of bolt this just as a precautionary, just in case if they ever did get the chain off, they couldn't get it off around the whole gate. But this is my show barn. We got cement floors in here. Cover this up with corn stalks. If you look over here to the left, there's this one standing up right there next to the laying down. Your tag, that's my pole. The black of this pole. So I've always noticed that in Hollywood productions on TV, they kind of show that 1950s era style farming, where you have a big red barn, the 2 milk cows, the chickens, the pigs running around the yard. You got one old tractor. That's not how it is anymore. That's in the past. Nowadays, we have the technologies. We have computer systems, GPS in our tractors, which allow us to be more productive, so that we're able to farm more acres. This right here is a 1963 John Deere 3010 tractor. This is just an antique now. Maybe it gets used on the hay rake once in a while, but tractors like this, or even this old 1950s Dallas Chalmers tractor, these are collector's items for us mainly. Just fragments of the past. And TV, Hollywood. This is what they show us using, and this is not obviously any of our main equipment that we use on the farm. So this is a 2018 John Deere 6110M, so it's pretty up to date with all of the emission standards and that. If you look here on this computer screen, this is your water temperature, but this right here is the diesel fuel level, and this right here is your DEF level, and that's for emissions, government standards and such. Yeah. But this tractor is not an actual farm tractor. It's just used for mowing and baling hay in the summer, and then here in the winter time we'll use it to feed cattle bales. So I guess I can kind of show you what that's like here real quick. So then what I'll usually do is I'll come up to the electric fence up here, get my pocket knife out and cut the net wrap off. That's when you see around the bale. Cattle cannot eat that. That can get in their digestive system, and that can kill them potentially. So that's why we cut that off. But we'll just set this bale down for now because they have one. But otherwise, what I usually do is I keep it on the front of the tractor. We cut the net wrap off, pull it off. I'd have someone take the fence down for me so I could drive through. I'd go around to them gates over there, and I'd put it in the bale feeder. What I do believe, one of the biggest misconceptions about crops like corn that's grown here, is that it can be used to feed people. You know, people think it's a waste. We're using it to feed livestock, or we're using it for ethanol production, which in return the byproducts from ethanol get used to feed cattle too. Well, cattle take protein and energy that humans cannot digest and turn that into energy, which we then later consume through eating meats. That's the facts given there on that. So I think when people see corn being used for livestock and stuff and think it's a waste, well, you also got to think it's kind of, we always learn in biology class about the food pyramids and how that works, how from the smallest organisms that energy gets transferred up to the biggest organisms. And it's the same way with crops that we grow, to the livestock that we feed them to then in turn the humans that consume the livestock. It's that same concept. So I think one of the biggest misconceptions people have when it comes to harvesting livestock for meat is the fact that people think they suffer, that there's inhumane, that's very inhumane, which it's not. Livestock are kept nice and calm before they die. When they are slaughtered, they're, first of all, I'm trying to think of the name, what it's called, but what it is like an air gun. They hit them right in the head with that, and that knocks them out before they kill them. So it's not like they're sitting there suffering, running around, you know, blood coming in. Kind of that Hollywood misconception of, you know, that's not how it is at all. It's very humane. Lots of I shouldn't say lots, I should say all, probably 99% of livestock producers would be for animal welfare, which is, you know, obviously the humane treating of animals. There's always that one or two producers that's gonna, you know, not do that. They're gonna be, you know, kind of cruel to animals, and that's kind of where a lot of people like to pick that up and take that off and run and say that's everyone, that's everyone. You know, that's how all livestock's treated, but that's not the case, you know. But that's like for anything, you know. You get one bad person, they're gonna ruin that for everyone. They're gonna make everyone, you know, seem bad in that way, when that's, you know, not the case at all.